Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Peteman Reviews. Today we have the Combiner Wars Unite Warriors variant of Dragstrip, a member of the Stunticons. Now, Dragstrip has been updated from his original release. He still transforms into a sports car, but instead of being a Formula 1 car, notably based on the Tyrrell, he's now based on an Indy car, notably the Dan Weldon model. It actually works very well. He doesn't have the gun which comes out the back as he did in his previous version, but there are holes on the side for them, which honestly don't really work that well, so we're just going to take those off. Now, the Unite Warriors variant puts him in his original G1 colour schemes, and I say, as a car, it looks very good indeed. Probably one of the best models of them. The wheels do move. That said, because of the way it sits, the front wheels tend not to move when you're running them along just because of the side, but they are all movement. Proportion is probably one of the best proportions of all the Stunticons, as the others all have some very, very large wheels. Take a look at Dead End there, and the wheels are perhaps a little bit too big compared with the rest of it. However, on Dragstrip they are in proportion and it works very well. Okay, so transforming him. Now he's a relatively simple transformation. What's notable with with Dragstrip is because of the fact he transforms into an Indy car, his mould you don't really find elsewhere, whereas the others are a bit more generic. He isn't, so he's perhaps the most unique one for that, and it's good to see actually, because a lot of them are just the same thing over and over again. Okay, so transforming him, you've got the head here, so that stays down while this all flips back. The head rotates round. Quite simple for that. Now this does then get the arms up and the legs do slot down like so. They do disconnect like that, and you just need to rotate them around. So rotate the whole waist like so. So you have the better front part of it. That's actually it for the legs. There's these. It already is effectively a foot the way it stands. Okay, so we got that like that, and we just need to flip out the hands. So, and then that just break the elbow. That is it. It's an incredibly simple transformation. I say that's it. It's not, because I haven't done the back right. That does flip down like that. It's a little bit less than that. You could rotate it down as well, and you probably meant to, because there's that little slot there just sit nicely in there, so that gets out of the way. That's it. It's an incredibly simple transformation. I suppose my biggest gripe with this is that they've got no cover plate for this, which goes into Modemaster to produce Menasor. It's not even the same colour either. If it were yellow, it wouldn't stand out as much. Now, we saw this a long time with the aerial bots, and it really rears its ugly head here. At least with Breakdown they had a chest plate to cover it, but he doesn't, which is disappointing. And one final thing that I haven't done is move the arms up, so they're just on a little ball joint and they just rotate up like that. Okay, so weapon wise, he's got a gun. It does look a bit pointy, but this could be used as a sword. However, because it's all one colour scheme, I think it actually works better as a gun. So you could use it as a sword. Because there's that weird angle, the peg, popping it in there can be a little bit annoying, because it doesn't really want to go in because it's at a slightly weird angle, but never mind. And then he has the fairly lame excuse for a handgun, but hey, it fits in there. So there we are. The colour scheme's good. I will draw attention to his head and just zoom in, because that's actually, it's slightly weird in the way it looks, but it's got some nice detailing on it, and the Decepticon logo is pretty good as well. He's a little top heavy with all these weapons out, so let's just put that one down like that. Size wise, he compares well again with G1 Darkwing, and similarly with Red Alert. Perhaps he's a little bit tall. Well, obviously a bit taller than Red Alert. But he does compare well. Perhaps he's a little bit too tall compared to Red Alert. Not to say that one shouldn't be taller than the other, but they don't perhaps scale as well. Where he does scale very well with Darkwing. So yeah, he's a little bit too simple in the transformation. not necessarily a problem. It just kind of smacks a little bit of, oh, that's it, you haven't done anything more. Okay, well, I guess that's how you save your money. You do the special mould, and then you have a very simple transformation. And I am disappointed there's nothing to cover the chest plate, or that's not even the same colour. But otherwise, a worthwhile little toy. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.